Our class participants get amazing benefits from Insanity Live, epic benefits. And I don't mean EPIC because they really are epic benefits, but EPOC, excess post-oxygen consumption. What does this mean in the most simplest forms? This is where your body becomes a calorie burning machine long after you've left the class. So I know a lot of us use devices to track our heart rate and our calorie burn in class, but when we do HIIT interval training, we reap those benefits long after we've left the class. So if you ever have a class participant who says, hey, I only burned 350 or 500 calories in your class, well, that's a great amount of calories, but you're going to continue burning for up to 24 hours after you leave the classroom. So there's a couple things that happen. Our body, when we're exercising, produces energy at an elevated rate, and that energy is used rapidly in the interval training because we're at the top of our heart rate. We're using our peak VO2 max. So after exercise, the first thing that happens is our body needs to replenish its energy resources. As we're exercising, our body uses a couple different energy systems without getting a lot of scientific. Short-term energy, we use our phosphagen system. Our body produces ATP to create energy for our body. And then we use lactate that we convert to fuel. So as we're exercising, the more conditioned we are to the exercise, our body can produce energy on its own without going into your food stores. This is to your great benefit because it's using energy inside, and so as such, you are burning calories during the exercise. So once we finish the exercise, what happens? We have to restore all the glycogen that we use and replenish in our system. So if we're able to deplete that, we are going to be stronger and be able to work out longer after as we progress through our conditioning. The more depleted, the more our muscles will produce the next go round. Second, we're going to reoxygenate our blood. We're going to restore our circulatory hormones, send that oxygen that we use back into the body to break down food that we use it for energy, and we're expending energy to reoxygenate our blood, sending all of that back up to our heart in our circulatory system. The third thing that happens is a decrease in our body temperature. We're going to get really warm, elevated temperatures when we're exercising. Our body's going to sweat to help cool us down. As we finish our exercise, that temperature is going to return back to normal state. The fourth thing that happens after our workout, we're going to return to our normal breath and heart rate. We, in HIIT training, interval training, we want to be breathless at the end of the interval. We're working in the top tier of our maximum heart rate, or if you're using perceived exertion, you're in the top, like the 9 out of 10 on that scale. So after you finish your exercise, your body is going to return back to its normal homeostasis. So how does this impact your clients, your class participants? If we're working at 95% of our VO2 max, we're going to increase our calorie burn. Statistically speaking, research says about 160 more calories 24 hours after exercise. So you might be watching TV later or sitting at your desk doing computer work and you're still burning calories from Insanity Live. You're welcome. The more intense you can get in your workouts, and this doesn't necessarily mean high impact, it's intensity. Remember, intensity doesn't necessarily equate to impact. The more calorie burn because of the greater EPOC. You're going to get more in your anaerobic range, and this happens in max interval training. Again, burning calories all day. Research shows that in Insanity Live, we're going to burn between 500 and 800 calories for that hour workout, and some of that is going to happen after they leave the gym. any questions about EPOC, EPIC?